and what does it take to have a warm audience and to have a new product that doesn't just outgrow your audience. What we're talking about is multiple layers and actually a ladder system. You're taking a general audience, even an audience from something like a podcast or our Facebook group here that is absolutely legendary, full of business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, the exact people that we're talking about in today's podcast having these same struggles that we've had. So having a place like this where we can all come tune up our vehicle, listen, learn how some of these mechanisms work to grow courses or to grow influence or what have you, then comes this in the very beginning, there's like imposter syndrome, where we believe that what we know doesn't matter.
Or doesn't have value yet.
Right. And then we learn to value ourselves and maybe say, okay, well, you're going to pay me money for my time. And many of us entrepreneurs, it doesn't matter if you're selling snow cones, you want to give them away for free, and then you learn, no, you gotta pay if you want the snow cone. I know we went to school together, but you gotta pay, or whatever the case is. There's also this warm audience factor, and there's this human factor, and there's this energy factor. And what I found, no matter what we're doing, people are elevated by one or two reasons. It's income or energy, and it's pretty easy to go out and find a stranger and go, hey, here's a piece of value, see you later, which is what a lot of this guru, a lot of this coaching, a lot of this online marketing is taught. So he goes, hey, yeah, what you do is, I had my whiteboard earlier, lead magnet, and then it goes to a landing page. The landing page delivers an offer, and the offer goes to a one-time offer. The one-time offer goes to the ad. And great, okay, but is that how humans work? Or is that how conversations work, or any of that? So being able to take all of what we're talking about and having the knowledge of doing it, but that thing happens, this shift of knowledge goes, okay, well, am I doing this? Am I being authentic? Is a good question. If you're planning all your social media for the week, that's a reasonable question. Is this who I am? Do I actually have experience here? I don't advise people in business where I haven't been, because that would be ignorant, but I would say, hey, I'll be transparent with you and let's grow in this business, which is actually how the Paid to Promote group came along, which is really just an amalgamation of the very best I could put together. And then to say, hey, what's the best way to use a piece of software? What's the best way to use a language or a group in order to grow and influence, so that perhaps another entrepreneur will find some inspiration, motivation, or business through connections. We're all strangers at first.